When you look at yourself, have you ever wondered if others feel the same way? Well, you're not alone.
81% of girls would rather see real or natural photos of models than touched-up, airbrushed versions.
More than 90% of girls 15 to 17 years old want to change at least one aspect of their physical appearance, with body weight ranking the highest.
Teenage girls often start to smoke to avoid weight gain.
80% of children who are 10 years or older are afraid of being fat.
Young girls who dieted had 3 times the odds of being overweight 5 years later compared to girls not having dieting behaviors.
80% of 10-year-old girls have dieted. 90% of high school juniors and seniors diet regularly.
63% of girls think the body image represented by the fashion industry is unrealistic, and 47% think it is unhealthy.
Nearly a quarter of girls ages 15 to 17 would consider undergoing plastic surgery.
The average U.S. model weighs 117 pounds and is 5'11", while the average U.S. woman weighs 140 pounds and is 5'4".
Young girls are more afraid of becoming fat than they are of nuclear war, cancer, or losing their parents.
Up next, we are going to watch a news clip from ABC News. In this clip, they are describing a video that was made on December 18, 2011. This video is called Body Evolution, Modeled Before and After Photoshop. The goal of this video was a global proposal that when manipulating bodies in media, that a disclaimer must be included to indicate that these bodies have been edited.
That video going viral showing one woman's dramatic transformation from, well, seemingly a little plain to perfect in 37 seconds, thanks to Photoshop. The video showing just how unrealistic our views on body image can be. Lindsay Davis has the story.
It's a peek behind the veil that's going viral. Upworthy.com contributor Laura Willard shared this time-lapse video Wednesday showing the drastic digital changes a model can undergo. It starts with an attractive, average-sized model, glammed up by hair and makeup artists. But within seconds, the real transformation begins. At first, a subtle tweak of the nose and lips, and then the eyes are dramatically enlarged. Now watch as her torso shrinks 2 sizes, her legs given a stretch. After elongating her arms and neck, the model gets a digitally sculpted backside, and then a final sheen of glowing, perfect skin.
That's not how people look. It's not real.
Willard says she's using the short clip to remind her daughter that when it comes to body image in magazines, beauty is often in the eye of the Photoshopper.
Even back when I was by society standards thin and in really good shape and healthy, it was never good enough for me. I want my daughter to see this video, and I want her to see many like it because it makes it apparent how unrealistic it is.
Global Democracy first posted the video in 2012, petitioning for disclaimers on airbrushed ads. But overnight, since Willard reposted parts of it, it's racked up almost 4 million views. This digital makeover highlights just how unreal our standards of beauty can be. I underwent a virtual nip and tuck in 2011.
And then the inches just melt away.
Retouched photos are a fixture on magazine covers, but public pushback like this Dove Real Beauty ad and grassroots movements like the one launched against 17 magazine are leading to changes.
A lot of these pictures look too perfect to be like anyone I know.
Now this mom hopes this not-so-subtle reminder will inspire more girls to put their expectations of beauty in perspective.
And she says what she really wants is for us to stop turning beautiful women into drawings and then passing them off as real. Interestingly enough, dozens of men left comments online saying they wanted women to know that they actually like the curvy body of the woman better before the Photoshop. So some food for thought this morning.
I love that. Lindsay, thank you so much. That is a fascinating video. All right. Yeah, really, really good.
In the beginning of the video, you see a model with barely any makeup on and short, thin hair. Before they begin to Photoshop, they apply several wigs and extensions to make the model appear to have long, curly, luxurious hair. Then they add a full face of makeup. Once the Photoshop begins, they transform every element of her body in less than 35 seconds. The model appears to have bigger eyes, thinner face, smaller waist, and longer legs. The final touch is an overall healthy glow. This video sets unrealistic standards for women. Photoshop takes a perfectly beautiful woman and transforms her into an impractical and idealistic woman. This places endless pressure on women of all ages, from teens to adults, to strive to look like women they see in the media, when in reality, the women they see in the media do not really look like this. The message that this video is trying to send is that both men and women need to know that the media portrays women in an unrealistic way. By simply adding a disclaimer that indicates that a photo has been edited is a step in the right direction to creating a society less focused on beauty and body image.
Okay, who is this person, and do you know what they're famous for?
This was, I think it was Miss America, and she got in trouble for a scandal, obviously.
What is the first word that comes to mind when you see this picture?
Very sexual.
Okay, next, go to, okay, what comes to mind when you see this picture?
Cougar.
Do you know who this is and what they're famous for?
I don't, it's Kim Chow, is that her name?
Yes.
She's from Sex and the City, she plays Samantha.
Okay, and then for the last picture, who's this?
Kim Kardashian.
And what's she famous for?
She is famous for her sex tape. Do you know who this person is?
I have no clue who this person is, but she looks very important and a little political.
Okay.
What about this person? Oh, this is bad. I should know who this is, but I don't. Again, political. Probably a feminist rights activist or something. I don't know.
The next person.
Yes, I know this is Hillary Clinton.
What is she known for?
She's known for being married to Bill Clinton. And the word that comes to mind would probably be scandal because of what her husband did.
The definition of a role model by Merriam-Webster is a person whose behavior in a particular role is imitated by others. The role models do not have to have a positive impact, but in fact can have a negative impact on the growth of a nation. The most popular women that girls look up to are singers and actresses, which is not an accessible career. While the popular role models for education and educated people are Neil deGrasse Tyson and Barack Obama. Both are men. It is harder to relate to someone who isn't of the same sex. With the impact of gender roles in Western culture, it would behoove us to impact our children to be more focused on education or at least intelligence. Media wants women to be more focused on their appearance and natural abilities than their mind. In movies and TV shows, the nerdy girls are not shown in a favorable light, but education is the surest way for stability and financial success. Media has these roles for women that aren't exactly helpful for young women to imitate. Role models need to be beacons for the youth, and in particular young women. Madeleine Albright and Condoleezza Rice are politicians and are really well educated. Both of these women have broken the glass ceiling and risen above all expectations of the media. These women are seen as strong and independent, qualities that are cherished in Western society, and pushing these women as role models for young women is imperative. Madeleine Albright was the first woman Secretary of State for the most powerful nation on the planet, the United States. She is currently a professor at Georgetown University and holds a PhD from Columbia, a prestigious university. Condoleezza Rice received her PhD from Joseph Corbell School of International Studies, ranked 11th in the world for its master program. She was also Secretary of State of the most powerful nation on the planet, the U.S. Both of these women are multilingual, advocates for various programs such as women's rights and other countless injustices throughout the world. Imitation of these mighty women would be incredibly beneficial for the human race. Most importantly, what these women did, everyone can do. With hard work and determination, strength of conviction, all of these things can be emulated. These are just two of many women who would be excellent role models for young women.
Just as these women of education and members of politics are role models, celebrities are playing a more crucial role as well. Celebrities like Ellen DeGeneres, Beyoncé, and even cosmetic companies like CoverGirl are taking a stand for believing in the power of women. They are helping change the face of what beauty means and the definition of a woman. A woman can be strong, independent, and beautiful without the use of Photoshop, starvation, or the dependence of men. When women are strong and confident, they can run the world.
Girls can't. Sometimes you hear it, but more often you feel it.
Girls can't rock.
Girls can't be strong.
Girls can't chat. Girls can't be funny.
Girls can't rap.
Las chicas no pueden ser las protagonistas.
Girls can't run the show.
Girls can't dance crazy.
Girls can't play sports. Girls can't. Yeah, girls can.
My sport is ice hockey. Everybody told me that I couldn't do it. You have to just be courageous.
I was always told singers really should just sing. Okay, well, let's challenge that whole notion. I heard that girls couldn't rap. I rap. Girls couldn't own businesses. I own my own business. I like it when people say you can't do something.
And I just learned that you have to be yourself.
Girls can't.
Yes, they can.
Come on, cover girls.
Rap. Be funny.
Be off the wall.
Rock.
Be strong.
Run the show.
Make the world a little more easy, breezy, and beautiful.